Hey folks, welcome back to the show. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's fascinated humanity for decades. UFOs. These unidentified flying objects have been the subject of countless debates, documentaries, and even blockbuster movies, but what do we really know about them? And let me tell you, the evidence is piling up. Did you know that a recent poll showed that over half of Americans believe we're not alone in the universe? That's right, more than 50% of people think there's something out there beyond our planet. This belief isn't just confined to the United States, it's a global phenomenon. It makes you wonder, right? What if those strange lights in the sky aren't just weather balloons or military aircraft? What if there's something more mysterious, something that challenges our understanding of the universe? What if there's something else entirely, something extraterrestrial? The idea of alien visitors has been a part of human culture for centuries, appearing in ancient texts, folklore, and modern science fiction. We're talking about unidentified flying objects, folks, those mysterious objects that seem to defy explanation. They appear out of nowhere, move in ways that conventional aircraft can't, and then vanish without a trace. From grainy photos to eyewitness accounts, UFOs have captivated our imaginations and sparked endless debates. People from all walks of life have reported seeing these strange objects, from pilots and military personnel to ordinary citizens. Are they alien visitors, secret government technology, or simply figments of our imagination? Theories abound, ranging from the plausible to the downright bizarre. Some believe that governments around the world are hiding the truth about UFOs, while others think these sightings are just misidentified natural phenomena. We're going to explore all of that and more today. We'll look at the most compelling evidence, hear from experts in the field, and delve into the history of UFO sightings. We'll dig into the history of UFO sightings from Roswell to recent Pentagon reports. The Roswell incident of 1947 is perhaps the most famous UFO case, sparking decades of speculation and conspiracy theories. More recently, the Pentagon has released reports acknowledging the existence of unidentified aerial phenomena, adding fuel to the fire. We'll examine the evidence, both compelling and questionable. From declassified government documents to personal testimonies, we'll sift through the data to separate fact from fiction. And we'll try to answer the ultimate question: are we alone in the universe, or are we being visited by beings from beyond the stars? This question has profound implications for our understanding of life and our place in the cosmos. Buckle up, folks, because this is going to be a wild ride. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, today's episode promises to be an eye-opening journey into the unknown. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the enigma of UFOs together. UFOs have been a staple of science fiction for as long as we can remember. From War of the Worlds to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Hollywood has always been obsessed with the idea of alien visitors. But what if these stories are more than just entertainment? What if they're based on something real? In recent years, the conversation around UFOs has shifted dramatically, moving from the fringes of conspiracy theories to mainstream news headlines. The Pentagon has even released declassified videos of UFO encounters, admitting that they can't explain what these objects are. Suddenly, the government is taking UFOs seriously, and so are scientists, researchers, and even former presidents. This isn't just about blurry photos and shaky videos anymore. We're talking about radar data, pilot testimonies, and government documents that suggest something truly extraordinary is happening. For decades, the government dismissed UFO sightings as hoaxes or misidentifications, but now, the evidence is simply too compelling to ignore. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This is crazy talk. UFOs are nothing but weather balloons and swamp gas. And look, I get it. Skepticism is healthy. In fact, it's essential. We shouldn't just believe everything we hear, especially when it comes to something as extraordinary as alien life. There are plenty of perfectly rational explanations for many UFO sightings. People misidentify planes, drones, satellites, even birds all the time. Our brains are wired to find patterns even when they don't exist. And let's not forget about the power of suggestion. If someone tells you they saw a UFO, you might start seeing them everywhere too. But here's the thing. Not all UFO sightings can be explained away so easily. There are cases, well-documented cases, that defy conventional explanations. Cases with multiple witnesses, radar confirmations, and even physical evidence. Cases that have stumped scientists and government officials alike. They say that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Well, folks, I'm here to tell you that the evidence is out there. We'll be diving into some of the most compelling cases in the next section. We'll hear from credible witnesses, including pilots, military personnel, and everyday people who have had encounters they can't explain. We'll examine the evidence that the government has been hiding for decades, and we'll explore the scientific studies that suggest we are not alone. One of the biggest challenges in proving the existence of UFOs is the culture of secrecy surrounding the topic, particularly within government agencies. This culture of secrecy has been deeply ingrained for decades, creating an almost impenetrable barrier for those seeking the truth. The veil of confidentiality is not just a modern phenomenon. It has historical roots that stretch back to the early days of UFO sightings. For decades, governments worldwide have been accused of covering up UFO sightings, dismissing them as national security threats, or simply sweeping them under the rug to avoid public panic. These accusations are not without merit. Numerous whistleblowers and former government officials have come forward, claiming that they were part of efforts to hide the truth from the public. The rationale behind these cover-ups often revolves around maintaining control and preventing widespread fear. This lack of transparency only fuels speculation and makes it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Why the secrecy? The reasons are multifaceted. On one hand, there is the genuine concern about national security. If these unidentified flying objects are indeed advanced technology from other nations or extraterrestrial beings, revealing this information could compromise a country's strategic advantage. On the other hand, there is the fear of societal upheaval. The revelation that we are not alone in the universe could fundamentally alter our understanding of our place in the cosmos. Some argue it's to prevent mass hysteria, a reaction that could destabilize societies and economies. The fear of the unknown is a powerful force, and the idea of extraterrestrial life visiting Earth is enough to send shivers down the spine of even the most rational individuals. The potential for chaos is a significant deterrent for governments considering full disclosure. While others believe governments are trying to reverse engineer alien technology for their own purposes. The allure of advanced technology that could potentially revolutionize industries and military capabilities is too tempting to ignore. If governments have indeed recovered alien technology, the race to understand and replicate it would be a top priority, kept under the strictest secrecy to maintain a competitive edge. Whatever the reason, this wall of silence makes it incredibly difficult to get to the bottom of the UFO mystery. Researchers and enthusiasts are left to piece together fragments of information, often relying on leaked documents and insider testimonies. The frustration is palpable, as every new piece of evidence seems to raise more questions than it answers. The recent declassification of certain UFO videos by the Pentagon was a step in the right direction, acknowledging the existence of these unexplained phenomena. These videos, showing unidentified aerial phenomena performing maneuvers that defy our current understanding of physics, have reignited public interest and debate. They serve as a rare glimpse into the mysterious world of UFOs, providing a sliver of validation for those who have long believed in their existence. But it also raises more questions than it answers. What are these objects? Where do they come from? What is their purpose? The declassified videos, while intriguing, offer no concrete answers. They are merely the tip of the iceberg, hinting at a much larger and more complex reality that remains hidden from view. What else is the government not telling us? The existence of these videos suggests that there is much more information that remains classified. What other evidence is being kept from the public? Are there more videos, documents, or even physical evidence that could shed light on the UFO phenomenon? What information is buried deep within classified files, hidden from public view? The sheer volume of classified documents related to UFOs is staggering. These files, locked away in secure facilities, hold the potential to answer many of the questions that have plagued researchers for decades. However, until these documents are made public, the truth will remain elusive. Until governments are more transparent about what they know, the UFO debate will continue to be shrouded in suspicion and skepticism. The lack of openness breeds distrust, and without clear, verifiable information, the public is left to speculate and theorize. True progress in understanding the UFO phenomenon can only be made when governments around the world commit to full transparency and disclosure. Imagine seeing something in the sky, something you can't explain, something that defies logic and reason. You tell your friends and family expecting excitement, maybe even a little awe. Instead, you're met with skepticism, ridicule, even disbelief. This is the unfortunate reality for many who claim to have witnessed UFOs. The stigma attached to UFO sightings prevents many witnesses from coming forward, fearing damage to their reputation or even their sanity. This fear of ridicule can be a powerful silencer, discouraging open dialogue and hindering our understanding of this phenomenon. The media often portrays UFO witnesses as eccentric, unreliable, or even delusional. This sensationalized image further reinforces the stigma and makes it difficult for genuine witnesses to be taken seriously. We need to create a culture where people feel comfortable sharing their experiences without fear of judgment or ridicule. It's time to shift the narrative from mockery to curiosity, from dismissal to open-minded investigation. Only then can we truly begin to unravel the mysteries of the UFO phenomenon. Skepticism is healthy, as I said, but it's important to recognize when skepticism crosses the line into closed-mindedness. Many arguments used to debunk UFO sightings rely on logical fallacies, faulty reasoning, and a lack of understanding of the available evidence. One common fallacy is the argument from ignorance, which assumes that because something hasn't been proven, it therefore can't be true. Just because we don't have definitive proof of alien life doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Another fallacy is the straw man argument, which misrepresents or oversimplifies a claim to make it easier to attack. For example, dismissing all UFO sightings as weather balloons or misidentified aircraft ignores the numerous cases that defy conventional explanation. We need to approach this topic with critical thinking, avoiding logical pitfalls and examining the evidence objectively. Dismissing every UFO sighting without proper investigation does a disservice to the truth and hinders our quest for knowledge. While physical evidence is crucial, we can't underestimate the value of eyewitness accounts, especially when they come from credible sources. Pilots, military personnel, astronauts, and even everyday citizens have reported seeing objects in the sky that defy explanation. These are people with years of experience observing the skies, trained to identify aircraft and atmospheric phenomena. When they report seeing something unusual, something they can't explain, we should pay attention. Their testimonies provide valuable insights into the nature and behavior of UFOs. One compelling example is the 1997 Phoenix Lights incident, where thousands of people witnessed a massive, V-shaped object hovering over the city. The event was witnessed by countless people from all walks of life, including then-Governor Fife Symington. The sheer volume of eyewitness accounts from credible sources, often corroborated by radar data and other evidence, makes it increasingly difficult to dismiss all UFO sightings as hoaxes or misidentifications. A common question asked by skeptics is, if UFOs are real, why don't they just land on the White House lawn and get it over with? This question assumes that extraterrestrial intelligence would share our motivations and methods of communication. Perhaps they are observing us from a distance, studying our behavior and culture before making contact. Or maybe their technology and means of communication are so advanced that we wouldn't even recognize them. It's also possible that they simply have no interest in interacting with us. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, and it's arrogant to assume that we are the only intelligent life form out there. We need to approach this topic with humility and an open mind, recognizing that our current understanding of the universe is still limited. While grainy photos and blurry videos have long been the staple of UFO lore, the quest for evidence has evolved. Scientists and researchers are now using advanced technology to study UFO phenomena, moving beyond anecdotal evidence and seeking concrete data. Radar data, for example, provides objective measurements of an object's speed, altitude, and trajectory. Multiple radar confirmations of UFOs, often coupled with visual sightings from pilots, strengthen the case for their existence. Furthermore, scientists are exploring the possibility of detecting electromagnetic signatures or other anomalies associated with UFO sightings. By applying rigorous scientific methods and cutting-edge technology, we can move closer to unraveling the truth behind this enduring mystery. For a long time, serious scientists shied away from UFO research, considering it taboo, the realm of fringe enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists. But the tide is turning. More and more scientists and academics are now recognizing the need for rigorous, evidence-based research into UFOs, or as they're increasingly being called, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs. Organizations like the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies are applying scientific methods to analyze existing data, conduct new investigations, and advocate for greater transparency from governments. Astrophysicists, aerospace engineers, and data analysts are now lending their expertise to the field, bringing a new level of credibility and rigor to UFO research. This shift towards scientific inquiry is crucial for separating genuine anomalies from misidentifications and hoaxes. By analyzing radar data, witness testimonies, and potential physical evidence, scientists can help us better understand the nature and origins of these unexplained phenomena. Remember that wall of silence we talked about? Well, it's starting to crumble. In recent years, there have been unprecedented disclosures from governments around the world, acknowledging the reality of UAPs and releasing previously classified information. In 2020, the Pentagon officially released 3 videos taken by Navy pilots, showing encounters with UAPs exhibiting extraordinary capabilities. These videos, along with numerous pilot testimonies, have fueled a renewed public and scientific interest in the UFO phenomenon. Furthermore, the U.S. government has established the Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group to improve data collection, analysis, and reporting on UAPs. While these disclosures are a step in the right direction, many argue that governments are still holding back crucial information. The push for greater transparency continues. One of the most compelling and well-documented UFO cases in recent history is the 2004 Nimitz encounter. In November of that year, pilots from the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier group encountered a series of strange objects off the coast of California. These objects, described as tic-tac shaped and exhibiting highly unusual flight characteristics, were observed on radar and visually confirmed by multiple experienced pilots. The encounter lasted for several days and was captured on radar and video, providing compelling evidence of something truly extraordinary. The Nimitz encounter is significant, not only because of the credibility of the witnesses and the corroborating evidence, but also because it forced the government to take notice and eventually acknowledge the reality of these unexplained phenomena. The term UFO carries a lot of baggage, often conjuring up images of little green men and flying saucers. To move beyond these pop culture stereotypes and encourage a more serious and objective discussion, the term unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, has gained traction. UAPs encompass a wider range of phenomena, including objects or events in the air that cannot be readily identified as known aircraft, weather phenomena, or other conventional explanations. This broader definition allows for the possibility of advanced technologies, natural phenomena we don't yet understand, or even, yes, extraterrestrial craft. By adopting a more neutral and inclusive language, we can move away from the stigma associated with UFOs and encourage open-minded investigation into the unknown. While eyewitness accounts, radar data, and government disclosures are all important pieces of the puzzle, the holy grail of UFO research is physical evidence. There have been numerous reports of close encounters, where individuals claim to have witnessed UFOs landing or crashing, leaving behind physical traces. The most famous of these is the alleged 1947 Roswell incident, where a rancher discovered debris in his field, rumored to be from a crashed UFO. While the government claimed it was a weather balloon, the incident has fueled conspiracy theories for decades. While many of these crash retrieval stories are difficult to verify, and often shrouded in secrecy, the possibility that physical evidence of UFOs exists is tantalizing. If such evidence were to be confirmed, it would have profound implications for our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The most captivating and perhaps controversial explanation for UAPs is the extraterrestrial hypothesis. The sheer vastness of the universe, with its billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, makes it statistically improbable that we are alone. If even a tiny fraction of those stars harbor planets, and a tiny fraction of those planets harbor life, the universe could be teeming with extraterrestrial civilizations. Could some of these civilizations be technologically advanced enough to travel interstellar distances and visit our planet? While the extraterrestrial hypothesis is exciting, it's important to approach it with a healthy dose of skepticism. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and we have yet to find definitive proof of alien life. But the possibility, however remote, remains a driving force behind UFO research. While the extraterrestrial hypothesis captures the imagination, some researchers propose an even more mind-bending possibility, that UAPs could be evidence of interdimensional beings or technologies. According to this theory, our universe might be just one of many, coexisting alongside dimensions beyond our perception. These other dimensions could potentially harbor life forms with technologies and capabilities beyond our comprehension. UAPs, with their seemingly impossible movements and appearances, could be glimpses into these other realities, brief intersections of dimensions beyond our own. The interdimensional hypothesis is highly speculative, but it highlights the limitations of our current understanding of physics and the universe. Perhaps the answers we seek lie not just in the vastness of space but in the unexplored depths of reality itself. Now, let's rewind the clock a bit. The government might seem like they're finally starting to take UFOs seriously, but the truth is, they've been secretly looking into this stuff for decades. Back in the 1950s, the US Air Force launched Project Blue Book, the longest-running official investigation into UFOs. For over 20 years, Project Blue Book collected over 12,000 UFO reports, analyzing everything from eyewitness accounts to radar data and photographs. While the official conclusion was that most sightings could be explained as misidentified aircraft, weather phenomena, or hoaxes, over 700 cases remained unexplained. Project Blue Book, despite its limitations and eventual closure in 1969, marked a significant moment in the history of UFO research. It demonstrated that governments were taking the issue seriously, even if they weren't always transparent about their findings. The unexplained cases from Project Blue Book continue to fuel speculation and intrigue to this day. No discussion about UFOs would be complete without mentioning the granddaddy of them all, the Roswell incident. In the summer of 1947, something crashed in the desert near Roswell, New Mexico. Initially, the military reported it as a crashed flying disc, sending shockwaves through the nation. However, the story quickly changed. The government claimed the debris was from a weather balloon, and the incident was largely dismissed as a case of Cold War paranoia and media hype. But the Roswell incident refused to fade away. Over the years, the Roswell incident has become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and conspiracy theories. Witnesses came forward claiming to have seen strange beings and recovered materials unlike anything on Earth. The Roswell incident, whether it involved a genuine UFO crash or a government cover-up, cemented itself in public imagination as the ultimate UFO mystery. While Roswell might be the most famous UFO incident, it's far from the only one that has captured the world's attention. In December 1980, something extraordinary happened in Rendlesham Forest, near a U.S. Air Force base in Suffolk, England. Over several nights, U.S. Air Force personnel witnessed strange lights in the forest described as being of unknown origin and exhibiting unusual movements. Some even reported seeing a craft landed in the woods, claiming it had hieroglyphic-like markings. The Rendlesham Forest incident, often referred to as Britain's Roswell, is one of the most well-documented UFO cases in Europe. It involved multiple witnesses, including military personnel, and reports of physical evidence such as indentations in the ground and increased radiation levels. In 1994, something truly remarkable happened in Rua, Zimbabwe. 62 children at the aerial school witnessed a UFO landing in a field near their playground. Their testimonies, consistent and detailed, painted a vivid picture of a large silver disc-shaped object and strange beings with large eyes. The children, ranging in age from 6 to 12, described the beings as communicating telepathically, conveying a message of environmental concern. The aerial school encounter is unique because of the large number of child witnesses and the consistency of their accounts. The incident challenged skeptics and highlighted the power of eyewitness testimony, especially when it comes from children who are often seen as more credible and less likely to fabricate stories. The aerial school encounter remains a powerful reminder that UFO sightings are not limited to adults or specific demographics. Another intriguing case involving school children occurred in Melbourne, Australia in 1966. Over 200 students and teachers at Westall High School witnessed a strange object descend into a nearby field. The object, described as a silver or gray disc with a purplish hue, was said to have hovered over the schoolyard for about 20 minutes before disappearing behind a stand of trees. Some witnesses claimed to have seen it land in a nearby paddock, while others reported seeing men in blue overalls inspecting the area shortly after. The Westall UFO incident remains one of Australia's most enduring mysteries. Despite attempts to dismiss it as a weather balloon or experimental aircraft, the sheer number of witnesses and the consistency of their accounts continue to fuel speculation. The UFO phenomenon knows no geographical boundaries. From the bustling cities of the United States to the remote deserts of Australia, from the forests of Europe to the African savanna, reports of UFO sightings have emerged from every corner of the globe. This global distribution of sightings suggests that the phenomenon is not limited to any one culture, country, or time period. It transcends language, belief systems, and political ideologies. The universality of the UFO experience hints at something profound and potentially paradigm-shifting. By studying UFO sightings from around the world, researchers can identify patterns, commonalities, and anomalies that might help us unlock the secrets of this enigma. The search for answers requires a global perspective and collaboration among researchers from different disciplines and backgrounds. We've covered a lot of ground today, folks, from government cover-ups to compelling eyewitness accounts. The truth is, the UFO phenomenon is as perplexing today as it was decades ago. But we're entering a new era of UFO research, one marked by greater transparency, scientific rigor, and a willingness to ask the big questions. The future of UFO research lies in continued scientific inquiry, open-minded investigation, and a commitment to following the evidence wherever it may lead. We need to move beyond the stigma and ridicule that have plagued this topic for too long and approach it with the seriousness and curiosity it deserves. The possibility that we are not alone in the universe is a profound one, with the potential to reshape our understanding of our place in the cosmos. The journey to unraveling this mystery has just begun. So, where do we go from here? We've journeyed through decades of mystery, examining compelling evidence from government disclosures, pilot testimonies, scientific studies, and eyewitness accounts from around the world. The question remains, are UFOs real? While definitive proof remains elusive, the sheer volume and consistency of the evidence, coupled with the increasing transparency from governments, make it harder than ever to dismiss the UFO phenomenon as mere fantasy or misidentification. The evidence suggests that something extraordinary is happening in our skies, something that challenges our understanding of science, technology, and perhaps even reality itself. It's time to shed the stigma associated with UFOs and foster a culture of open-minded inquiry. We need to encourage healthy skepticism, yes, but also a willingness to consider possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. The truth, as they say, is out there. The search for answers is far from over. As technology advances and more people come forward with their experiences, we can hope to gain a clearer picture of what lies behind the UFO enigma. Scientists, researchers, and government agencies must work together, sharing information and collaborating on investigations to unravel this enduring mystery. The implications of proving the existence of extraterrestrial life or advanced technologies beyond our own would be profound, impacting our understanding of science, religion, philosophy, and our place in the cosmos. It would challenge our assumptions about our place in the universe and force us to confront the awe-inspiring possibility that we are not alone. The quest to understand the UFO phenomenon is a journey of discovery, not only about what lies beyond our planet, but also about ourselves, our potential, and our place in the grand scheme of things. One thing's for sure, the universe is full of surprises. Every time we gaze up at the night sky, we are reminded of the vastness and the mysteries that lie beyond our reach. The stars, planets, and galaxies are not just distant objects, they are gateways to understanding the very fabric of reality. As we explore the cosmos and delve deeper into the mysteries of the unknown, we're bound to encounter phenomena that challenge our understanding and push the boundaries of what we thought was possible. From the enigmatic black holes that warp space and time to the elusive dark matter that holds galaxies together, the universe constantly surprises us with its complexity and beauty. The UFO phenomenon reminds us that we don't have all the answers. These unexplained sightings spark our imagination and fuel our desire to uncover the truth. Are we alone in the universe, or is there more out there than we can comprehend? The possibility of extraterrestrial life continues to captivate our minds and inspire countless theories and investigations. As always, thanks for joining me on this journey of exploration. Your curiosity and enthusiasm are what make this journey worthwhile. Together, we can continue to explore the mysteries of the universe and share in the excitement of discovery. Every question we ask, every theory we propose, brings us one step closer to understanding the cosmos. Don't forget to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and let me know what mysteries you'd like us to explore next. Your insights and ideas are invaluable, and they help shape the direction of our exploration. Whether it's a question about a specific phenomenon or a theory about the nature of the universe, your contributions are always welcome. And remember, hit that like button and subscribe to Time Pilgrimage for more mind-blowing content. Your support helps us continue to bring you the latest discoveries and insights from the world of astronomy and beyond. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and let's keep exploring the universe together. Until next time, keep looking up. The universe is full of surprises, and there's always something new to discover. So keep your eyes on the stars, your mind open, and your heart filled with wonder. The journey of exploration never ends, and the universe is waiting for you to uncover its secrets.